guys, it's Michelle from Little Mama's House, and I'm here today to do a quick reveal of two items. One is something I just picked up from repair at Louis Vuitton, and the other is something I ordered off of eBay for a project piece that I'm going to show you, a new tutorial that hopefully I'll be able to get to soon. So I want to show you those two things, but first, before I do, I wanted to quickly apologize because I have not been posting at all during the month of February. I think I maybe filmed one thing in the beginning of the month, but unfortunately, at the beginning of the month, both Anthony and my husband got sick, and when my husband got sick, it turned out it uncovered some underlying condition we didn't know we had, and the doctors can't really figure out what's wrong, but he's pretty sick, and so we've been sort of in and out of doctors all month, having tests done, having blood work done, just trying to figure out what's going on. That coupled with the fact that we went away for a week to go to a wedding. We didn't even know if we could go, and the doctors cleared us the night before we were supposed to get on the flight and said that he could go as long as we were really careful. So then we were away for a few days and then back, and he was improving, and now unfortunately we just got the news that he is now moving again in the opposite direction. So we still don't know what's going on. I'm still getting tests done and seeing doctors and trying to figure out what's happening. But I will do my best to film more often in the month of March, and also for those customers who have items with me, I'm very sorry. I am very, very far behind. This is why. I was trying not to let it affect my timeline, but it has affected my timeline significantly, and I am doing my best. In fact, the reason I'm filming in this room today is because I have my workshop set up where I normally film, because I'm working on bags all day, just trying to get caught up. So those of you who had a bag in with me, the work is getting done, and I apologize that it's taking extra time. So that being said, I do want to show you two things that came during this month that I haven't been able to show you. So the first is a project piece, and I got this on eBay, and hopefully I will be able to show you a tutorial on this. I had gotten this with the intent of making a tutorial on it, and I have not been able to do it thus far just because of the timing. So I will at some point. It's right now, it's just sitting in my work office, just laying in the box on the floor, but I got this for under $100 on eBay, and it is a Louis Vuitton Antigua Cabas tote, and it's small. It's the PM size, so you can like sort of get an idea. It's pretty tiny. It would only be able to be carried like this, or even as a handbag like this. But this one came with a luggage tag. I don't know why, but they sent it with a luggage tag, so I won't turn down a free luggage tag. Whatever. I'm sure I'll be able to use it for something. So let me just remove it so I can show you. This bag does have some issues, and that's why I got it for under $100. I think it was over with shipping, but it was around $100 total, which is a great price. Now, it doesn't have much that we can't fix, so that's what made it a really good buy. So if you look, the bag is all canvas, and if you take a really good look at the corners, there is one spot where there's a little bit of a fray, and that's not really a big deal. I can trim that up. It's not falling apart. There's no hole. It's just a little bit frayed there. That doesn't really bother me. But what I don't like is that it's filthy dirty. And so the reason I bought this was because it was filthy dirty, so that I could show you guys how to clean canvas. And it's actually really very easy. It's time consuming. It takes a long time for things to dry, but it's not difficult. So I thought I would invest a little bit and get something that was really filthy. You can see it's also dirty up here on the piping. Get a good shot of that right there. We can get that out. There's no huge major stains. The only one I really noticed was here. It's like a little red splotch that should come out. Nothing super major. It's just dingy. I mean, it's a white canvas bag, duh. So it gets dingy. And then the other little spot that was a little bit frayed was here, and a little bit on this side. So it's not too bad. I'll probably clean this up and then sell it. And I want to show you how to clean it, obviously, first. The interior on this bag, though, is perfect. There was nothing wrong with the inside on this, which was great, because if I don't have to clean the inside, that saves me a lot of work. So I know a lot of you have been waiting on a tutorial of me cleaning the inside of a bag. I'm sorry, this is not the bag. I'm sure I will get one with a gross inside that I have to clean. I actually just sent one back to a customer earlier this week, but again, because there's been so much going on this past month, I did not film it. I just cleaned it and sent it back to her as quickly as I could because she had been waiting. But I will show you guys on camera when I get to it. I will show you guys how to clean this little canvas Louis Vuitton Cabas Antigua PM. So this is that. Just put this away, and I will show you what I picked up from Louis Vuitton. Now, I dropped off I dropped off this bag right after New Year's. So I think it was like the first week of January, once the mall calmed down from the crazy holiday rush. I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on with my shirt here. It's like weird. Okay. Once the mall calmed down from the crazy holiday rush, I went in and dropped off this bag that I got around Christmas time, and I apologize because I don't remember if I showed you this when it came, but it was my Galliera PM, and I had all of the leather replaced on this bag. And as usual,
no.
So as usual, Kylon, my awesome SA, hooked me up with a nice big drawstring dust bag, which is wonderful because I store all my bags in my closet inside the dust bag. And let's just take a look. This came out beautiful. It is basically a brand new Galliera, which you cannot buy in the store. It's a discontinued bag. So to find one in new condition is nearly impossible. I didn't even take the wrappings off of it, so I guess I'll do that now so I can show you the strap. And again, I think I've mentioned this before in one of my repair reveals. The only time you will ever see this plastic on a Louis Vuitton is when it comes back from repair. You know what? There's an easier way to do this. Let's just open the strap up and slide it off. Hello. Sometimes I wonder why they wrap it so tight. It doesn't prevent it from getting scratched. It's not like it's thick. Anyway, here it is. It's back from repair, and it is perfect. The strap, as you can see, is nice and light. Now they also replaced on mine this front plate because my front plate was extremely scratched up and dirty and gross. So they gave me a new front plate. I'm going to leave this on there for now to protect it while it's in my closet because I'm not quite ready to start using this one yet. And you see they did the feet too. So the other thing that they changed out on this excuse me, was that they provided me with the new rings at no cost. Now, those of you familiar with Louis Vuitton or with the Galliera PM, there had been a problem with the rings when the bag first came out, and the rings, for whatever reason, the brass on the rings would rub right here on this like side piece of vachetta, and the result would be that this would become blackened, not just patina, but like dirty, gross looking nastiness. And before, again, I apologize because I don't remember if I showed you this when it came. It wasn't too bad, actually, originally. It wasn't that it was dirty. It was just really, really patinaed and old, and it was an uneven patina. I got it for practically nothing. And it had a couple of spots where the trim had cracked, and it just wasn't looking great. But it didn't have much blackening here, but because it had the old rings, I knew I wasn't going to get all the leather replaced and then not have the rings changed out, because down the line my beautiful new leather would get that blackening, and I wanted to prevent that. So they did change out the rings, and now the rings, you can barely even see it. If you look close, you can see. The rings have a thin plastic lip, and you really can't really tell unless you put your finger in there. You can feel it, and if you look really closely, you can sort of see it. You can't see it even from here. So it's not like there's a piece of plastic on my bag. It's really not noticeable, but that little piece of plastic is just enough to prevent the brass from causing those black marks on the side of the bag. So I had them do that as well. And I had the front trim, top trim, excuse me, all replaced out, and it's nice and new. Now the inside of this bag, it has my receipt in it. The inside of the bag, and again, for those of you who watch my channel, I don't discuss prices on repairs anymore because every Louis Vuitton is different. Every place will give you a different repair quote, and I've had too many people say to me, oh, well, you said it was one price, and then I went in and it was a different price. Well, sorry. If you want to get a repair, please go get a quote yourself. I just don't even discuss the prices anymore because I don't want to be blamed when somebody gets a different quote from their SA. Anyway, yeah, I didn't have the interior relined or anything like that. This is my little repair card, and as usual, it just says that it has been our pleasure to return a repaired item, and I always keep those that way in case if I ever do decide to sell this bag and somebody questions why the inside is a different patina than the outside, I can give them my little repair card and they know that it's been repaired at Louis Vuitton. But as you can see, if you look here, this, the interior, 2 interior pieces of vachetta were not replaced. I don't know why, technically when you do the repair, they call it all leather, right? So it says replace all leather. That's what it says on my receipt. But they don't replace the inside leather. So just so you know, when you go to get your repair, if you want the interior leather replaced, I don't know if they do that, to be honest with you, because I've never, on any of my bags, only 2 have had interior pieces of, 2 that I've repaired have had inside pieces of vachetta, and on neither of them has it been replaced. So I don't know if that's something you have to specifically request or if they just don't do it. I would assume that if they relined the bag, they would do that, but I don't know. Anyway, those 2 pieces, you can see what the original patina was, and actually it's really even hard to see because I have my lights on, and it shows it being a little lighter than it actually is, but that's sort of what the original patina looked like, except that it was dirty outside. And this Galliera was made in, let's just locate my date code, which I always find a hard time seeing in bags where it's in the lining, but it is made in France, FL 1038. So this was made in the 13th week of 2008. So the bag is about 10 years old. And there you have it. This is the Galliera PM. I will show you a quick modeling shot. Forgive me, I'm in sweats as usual. We just came back from the gym. And get a little more light for you. And there we go. That's what it looks like on. Again, I am under 5 feet tall, so it looks big on me, but this is the PM size. And this is one of my favorite bags to carry because it just hits in the right spot. It's not like bulky that it points out like this or like this. It just sort of, I think because of this curved top, it just sort of goes under my arm and fits there perfectly. It's not too heavy, and the strap is nice and wide so it stays up, which I don't like about some other bags. So that is the newly repaired Louis Vuitton Galliera PM. Alright guys, so that is all I have to show you for today. Please make sure that you do subscribe because like I said, I will do my best to try to make more videos this month, and I want to get some tutorials out to you. I have a couple things in mind, and I have a couple things on the way too that'll be new and different tutorials. I plan to do a suede dyeing tutorial as well as the cleaning of the canvas. And I don't want you guys, once I finally do those, I don't want you guys to miss them. So please make sure you like this video, subscribe, and as always, thanks for watching. Bye.